Yo, what is up everybody? Aid here. So today I'm going to show you how to build a box fight map. It's pretty simple. It takes around, if you're new to this, it's going to take you around an hour or two. If you know how to do this, it's going to take you about 15 to 30 minutes. It's not that hard to do. Anyway, so before we get into it, I want to say Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Comment down below what you got for Christmas, and I really love if you guys could subscribe so we can create more content and have more fun with our stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So first, what you would need to do is you would need to go to your galleries. Go all the way, go down to what you think is good, like, you know, something colorful, you know, something that you like. I'm gonna use this. Make sure it's at the end of the island so nobody can see it. Then copy and paste it, or just paste it, sorry. Then next what you would need to do is you would need to copy one of the walls that you have. Then, so select it, and then go somewhere on your island and start building. So how do you do that? You just paste it. You just paste it from your inventory. So I'm gonna go ahead and start building right here. So it might be a while though. Now here's the thing. What you will want to do is you need to make sure that it's long enough and that it's wide enough for people to have space. Make sure you need at least 30. Okay, so you need at least 32 tiles for your width, so that it's equally spaced out. So then we won't have any problems when you're building, when your friends are playing your game. And then next, once you're done building your first floor, you might want to build up to 3 floors. 3 floors is the max. So you don't want that many. You don't want a lot of people to. You don't want a lot of people to run out of mats, or you don't want people to run out of mats or have too many mats, because then it's kind of just going to be unfair to others. Alright guys, so now I'm finished. I'm just gonna go ahead and go clean up what I've messed up, where I messed up at. Okay, then since I finished that, you want to cover it up. Go ahead and go get you a roof. Use one of these tiles over here. I like to be decorative, so I'm going to use this. that you have finished your well, you're not finished. You have to cover up the ground with floor. So I'm gonna use this something. We're gonna use something random. I'm gonna use this black tile. Right, so now I'm finally finished. So if you have messed up on anything, just go ahead and delete it. Next, since you're finally done with that, you want to go to your devices, and then you want to scroll down all the way to your want to scroll down to your player spawn plate. You want to get 18 of these, but you can only get 20. So then next, what you would need to do is you need to space them out. Since mine is so big, I'm going to go by 3. Alright, now that you are done, you want to go back on each and every one of them, and you want to use it as island star. You want to make it non-visible during games because it's just going to look weird. So you want to clean up as good as you can. And alright, now that you have finished that, you want to go up here and you want to create your own storm. So how to create your own storm is you want to go up to your devices and then say basic storm controller. And then you want to equip it and place it down. Once you have placed it, you want to go on generate storm on game start. You want to click yes, and your initial radius should be around 75 meters. Its end radius should be 5 meters. Its damage should be 15%. And then its wait time, it should be around 15 seconds. The resize time, 1 minute. It depends. You can go in and change these settings if you want to. And then if you can click on rotation, it's like the storm circle like in a regular Fortnite game. If you want it random, you can just, it's not gonna show a circle or anything. Its minimum move distance, you want it to be at 100. Oh, wait, sorry, hold on. You want this to be at 75. You want its maximum at 100, and then you generate the storm when it's you generate the storm when it's receiving from channel 1. So how you're gonna do this is, hold on. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so then once you've done that, you're gonna go down here and you wanna go back to your devices and you wanna go and, not actually here. Then you wanna create and then you want a timed objective. You add that and then you equip it. Okay, then you want to customize it, and then you want to start it when the round starts. Make it time around 5 seconds, and then you want to make this barrier go off. And then make sure it's at 5 seconds, and then you can make it whatever you want, and then make it no on visible during game. Then you want to start. Okay, and then you want to go down all the way down until you find. You go all the way down until you find an A when you And then, so again, you're gonna put this on start when receiving from channel 1, and then think you do this on channel 1 too. We will try this out. Let me go ahead and let me start the game to see if this works. Okay, so it did work. The storm. So when you're going, I made a mistake. So when you're doing the storm, you don't want to make it to any channel because it's just not gonna work like that. You don't want to make it to any channel at all. As you can see right here, the storm is coming through, and if I get in it, it takes away 15 of my health, and it moves very fast. Okay, now I'm gonna end the game. So that was a success. So now that that was a success, we are going to go back and we are going to create barriers. So how do you create barriers, you guys? Well, you create barriers by going down all the way down to barriers right here. You want to equip 18 of them, but you can only have 20. So make sure that your barrier is right above your. Make sure your barrier is right above your that it's right above your spawn plate, so people can then people can get in the box. Also, if you want to create it like a color or anything, if you want to create it into a color, you can sky blue. Choose mine as sky blue, and then you want your base visible as a yes, and then your you want it to block weapon fire, and its zone shape should be it should be box hollow so people can be inside of it. You don't do anything to the barrier width or depth. The only thing you mess with is the height of it. You want to make it to 3, or depending how many levels you created your thing to be. So then once you've done that, you do the same thing to the rest of them. As you can see right here, it is right over it and it's working. So I'm going to try to get into this box right here. See if this works. As you can see, it is working, and I can't get in it at all because, hold on, I can't get in it at all because I have, I have just, I can't get in it because it's blocking my weapon fire and it's allowing people to get in it. The person who's in it is able to build up, and they're able to build up. Now, since the barrier didn't go off, you have to go back to the barrier. You have to go back to the barrier, and you must go all the way down, and it says disable when receiving from channel 1. You want to disable it because that's what you did for your timer. You make sure everything is in sync, except for your storm. Then you want to go ahead and do that for each and every single one of these, each and every one of these, and then that's it, guys. After that, once you finish that, you want to go back to your game, and then you want to check your settings. You want to go down. Your spawn limit must be at 1, and after your last spawn, make it spectator, and then your total rounds, make it to whatever you like. I'm gonna make mine's 10. And then you want to make your time limit to none, so people can have time to go and kill, or you can just make it 4 minutes. I suggest 4 minutes. The fastest time, wait, no. I'm gonna make mine none because my storm isn't that, because, well, it's gonna be hard to survive the storm anyways. So the fastest, you wanna make sure that your everything right here is off, and then your join in progress must be spectate, so nobody can ruin your game. And then your spawn location must be spawn pads, and then your post game spawn location is going to be your pre-game spawn location, and we're gonna get into that in another video that we're gonna create. And then if you want your auto start on, you can have it on. I'm gonna put mine on 60 seconds, and then after that you can have allow spectating other teams so people can go and look at other people playing the game. And then you want player collision on. Next, what you would need to do is you want your starting health at 100, your max health at 100, then you want 100% on shield, and then so that you don't have to heal up or anything. Next, you want your infinite ammo and infinite resources off. Then since mine is really big, I'm gonna have mine at 750 because it's a lot. Yeah, it has a lot of space on it, so I'm just scratch that. I'll make mine 9,000. It's 900, and then you want your harvest star to be none. I mean, your harvest multiplier to be none. You want then you want to go back in, and then if you want them to if you like them to have aim assist, you have to allow building, or it's not going to work. You must allow them to edit. They can just, if you put it on default, then they'll only be able to edit their buildings and their team buildings. And if you put on everybody, then people will be able to edit other people's buildings. So I'm gonna put on default so I can't. And then you want to put building can destroy environment. No. Then you want your environment damage as player build only, because if you put it on all, then they'll be able to pickaxe your map, and then they'll be able to get out of their little box that you have. So you make it player build only. Structure damage, you can have it as all, so they can pickaxe any structure. Then your weapon damage, their weapon damage at 100%. Your pickaxe destruction default, and then you want off, because there's only one. You're not a team, but you only have one person. You're only one person, so it really wouldn't make any sense. And then you would allow item drop out and item pickup. And you want to have your respawn time has 5. You don't want you want your fall damage off. You want your jump fatigue on. Your glider deploy off. Your flight sprint off. And then if you want your player name's location, you can, but I'm gonna put no. Then for your health rating on elimination, you want to put it as, I'm gonna put mine as 30. You can put it on whatever you'd like. If you want different materials, you can. I'm gonna only have wood because that's like overpowered if you just have all of your, if you have just everything, if you just have every material, then it's just not going to be fair at all. It's just going to be too many mats. And then see, you're going to skip all of this, and then and then then you want to go down to UI, and if you'd like your leaderboard, what you must do is you want to come down here to your you want your scoreboard, your cumulative scoreboard on, and then you want your island code watermark on. If you don't want to, you can, and then you want your, and then if you'd like if you like a sound for your victory draw or defeat, you can. I'm gonna make a victory call out. Make my congrats, and my defeat is gonna be oof. Then my elimination feed. You don't want. If you want to, you can hide it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And then, well, that is it for today's video. I hope you like this video. Subscribe, and if you would like to publish your video, your map, all you have to do is you have to have a supporter creator code, which means you have to have 1,000 followers, subscribers, or whatever. If you don't have it, then you can't publish your map. But here's what you can do: if you have people in your party, you can play with them in your map. And also, I'm going to show you a finished product of my map right now. Oh, and there's one other thing I forgot for you guys. So, to have guns and materials and etc., you must go to your settings inventory. So, we're going to go ahead and put one of those, and then we're going to go to your weapons, go down to whatever guns you want to have. After you get finished with that, you want to go ahead and you want to get max wood. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me just drop this in real quick. I'm going to have 500 wood. You might want to drop your max wood in instead of so I'm gonna put in 400 because that's the max on. That's the max. Then once you've done that, your map is ready to go. I'm gonna start the game and show you how it works. As you can see here, I have all my guns and I have my mats. I also forgot my heels, but as you can see, as you saw me put in the things for the map, as you saw me put in the things for the map, you should be able to figure out that you can just drop it in once you equip it. That's all for today's video. Like and subscribe. I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any problems with your map, just come into the comment section and type it in. And that's all for today's video, folks. See ya.
These days I balance all the hate out with the love. Vibes in this, they surprised that I live. Try can't be killed, got me.